Hey everyone, welcome to Woody's Sound Up, where I chat about cool things in gaming, gadgets, and home entertainment. If you like the video, feel free to subscribe, and you can also find me on Instagram at Woody's_SoundUp. So without further ado, let's check out what we got today. Alright, so today we're going to be checking out a really cool pair of headphones that I heard for the first time at CEDIA 2019 here in Denver, Colorado. And they left a really good impression on me, so from that day I knew I had to get my hands on a pair. So let's check them out. These are the KLH Audio Ultimate One headphones. The Ultimate Ones have a retail price of $299 US, and they're available on klhaudio.com and several online retailers. A few key features of the Ultimate One headphones is they're an open back design. They feature a really cool real wood ear cup, and they have this kind of really cool black mesh grill and very soft, comfortable wearability. So let's crack them open and see what we got. So here you just got a nice little slip cover, and then you have this cool black kind of hard shell case, little magnetic front, and then you can see the KLH logo on the front. Pop them open, and inside you have a pretty standard little owner's guide. It's got a lot of specs that it fires off and just stuff about the warranty, all that kind of good stuff. So I guess really quick, I'll just fire off some specs for you. So what's inside the box? You get the headphones, you get the hard shell leather carrying case, you also get a cloth carrying bag, a 2 meter 3.5 millimeter cord, and a 3.5 millimeter to 1/4 inch adapter. They are an over-ear open back design. You have a 50 millimeter beryllium driver. You have an 18 hertz to 22 kilohertz response. We have 32 ohm impedance and 340 grams. The Ultimate Ones are also available in a ebony and a zebra wood finish, and what I'll be showing you now is the zebra wood finish. So inside the box, you have this nice hard shell leather carrying case, and that's pretty durable if you're going to be traveling or throwing them in a bag for moving around somewhere. And then inside, you have your cloth bag and your headphones. So here's your little cloth baggie here, and then inside that, you have your adapter. You have your 2 meter cable, and it's a nice soft. They say it's a tangle-free cable, and it feels really nice. It feels like a really good quality cable that comes with these guys. And now for the star of the show. These are the KLH Ultimate One headphones. Again, this is the zebra wood finish, and these are real wood ear cups. And you can just see how gorgeous these ear cups are. And being that they're real wood, the cool thing is that every pattern is going to be unique. So if you pick yourself up a pair, they won't look exactly like this, but you're guaranteed to get a really beautiful wood ear cup there. And then, like I said, you have this black mesh open back grill, and then you got the KLH logo there. You have some nice clicky adjustment and a full swivel ear cup. So you're seeing them without the cord right now, but please note these are not a wireless headphone. You do need the cable to run them. So that's just something to keep in mind. As far as the design goes, I think these look absolutely incredible, especially at that $299 price point. Usually you're looking at headphones with a lot more plastic, a little bit of metal, stuff like that. And like I said, these you're getting just a beautiful wood ear cup and just this nice classic, kind of classy, old school design, retro design. But yeah, just very good to look at. Very nice to the eye. So first let's talk about comfort, because that's something that is a huge standout for me with these headphones. The inner headband and the ear pads are both made of a super soft lambskin and then a really soft memory foam. So to the touch, they're just super, super nice, very plush and luxurious. The clamping force is perfect for me. One thing that's kind of difficult with me and a lot of pair of headphones is the clamping force, and then the cups just either being, or the ear pads either being too stiff or too soft where they just bottom out against my head. And being that I wear glasses, it just smashes my glasses into my head, and you know, I get tired of wearing them after about 30-40 minutes. These guys, I can plug them into my Xbox or PlayStation controller, or I can watch a movie on my iPad or something like that for hours, and just perfect. No discomfort. Everything about the comfort on these is a easy 10 out of 10, 11 out of 10. It's by far the most comfortable headphones that I've personally owned, and probably some of the most comfortable headphones I've ever worn, and I've worn a lot of headphones. Again, you have the adjustments and the swivel, so they're really nice to just find your head size and get them where you need them, and they fit nice and snug. So again, comfort, huge selling factor on these guys. Comfort, design, just top notch all around. Beautiful headphones, beautiful feeling headphones, and beautiful sounding headphones. So let's talk about the sound a little bit. So one thing to note off the bat, a trait that comes along with open back headphones is they don't have any type of noise cancellation or really noise isolation. So that's one thing to be mindful of if you're traveling or if you're in an office, something like that on an airplane. You're gonna hear outside noises coming through them. They get loud enough to where you can mostly drown out the outside noises, but between tracks, you will hear outside noises, which might actually be good for an office scenario, so you can hear people talking to you if they're, you know, sneaking up behind you and trying to talk to you. But that is one thing to be mindful of an open back design. It's not a flaw. It's not, you know, any downside to these. It's just something that is a trait of open back designs. Another thing to be mindful of is the sound you're listening to can also travel out of the open back. So that's just something to keep in mind if depending on what you're watching. So if you're laying next to your significant other at night, or you're in your office or what have you, and you got something blaring, people are probably going to hear it. So that's just another thing to keep in mind with an open back design. That being said, I find these to be perfect for me for at-home use. I've never really used them much for traveling. I have wireless earbuds and wireless headphones for that. But for home use, I absolutely love these. I can actually play games at night, and they don't tend to irritate my wife unless I'm right next to her. But for home use, these are absolutely brilliant headphones. At 32 ohms, they are pretty easy to drive. You can plug them straight into a smartphone or a tablet or a laptop, and they're gonna play nice and loud. They're gonna play at a good quality. Of course, if you add external amps, that you're probably gonna get more out of them like you would with any other headphone, but just plug straight into a smartphone, a tablet, something like that, you're gonna get a really nice experience. You don't need the extra equipment unless you just wanna, you know, up that quality. But I've found them to be perfectly fine straight into a headphone, straight into a gaming controller. I do that a lot. I play a lot of video games with these guys, and they're absolutely my go-to headphone. So obviously a good pair of headphones is more than just a comfortable set of headphones and a nice looking set of headphones. They also have to sound good. And these guys sound incredible. So good that they have become my go-to headphone for about the past year. And I actually have quite a few pair of headphones just laying around the house now. The sound stage is fantastic. The highs and the mids are beautiful on these guys. Vocals, instruments, everything is just crisp and clear. A couple things that really stand out is drums and guitar picks. They're just very detailed and crisp. Drums have this really nice snap to them, and it's just really cool. You get a really lively, energetic sound out of these guys. They have a very nice bass presentation, but I will say that's one thing that the ultimate bass heads might give these a little ding on. They do have a really, really nice amount of bass for me, and they probably will for most people. But like I said, people that really, really crave that, in your head, just booming bass that drowns out the rest of the music, these are not going to be the guys for you. These are going to be more for the critical listener, for the people that want to hear the whole orchestra, that want to hear all the instruments. These guys really do that in spades. You get so much more detail and so much more liveliness out of these than a lot of the other headphones that I listen to that just kind of drown you out in bass, and you get a little bit of vocal in there, and then it's just blasting your head with bass. So like I said, these guys, bass is done very nicely for me personally, and I feel like for a lot of people, they're really gonna like the way these sound because they don't have that typical consumer just pound your head with bass and pick up whatever else you can out of the recording. These, you get so much more nuance, so much more detail and clarity, and I just love it. I love the sound of these guys. And like I said, they're easy to drive, and just a very lively, energetic sound is something that kind of always comes to my head when I'm listening to them. Voices just sound really present, really in your face, and but you're still hearing all those little instrument details, and it's just awesome. With the open back design, you're getting a nice wide sound stage. So it's really cool just hearing all the instruments, all the vocals, all the background details. These guys are gonna pick all that up with no problem at all. At $299, I don't think I've ever heard a headphone that does so damn good in detail as these guys right here. One last nice feature with the Ultimate One headphones is they are covered by KLH's 2-year factory warranty. So that's really nice just to know that you're covered for 2 years. Most headphones are gonna last that long, I feel like, but it's just nice to have that assurance that if something goes wrong within 2 years, KLH has your back. So that's really cool. So that's about it for the KLH Ultimate One headphones. Like I said, for 299 US bucks, I think these are an easy sell, and something that everyone should have on their list to check out at some point. I think they're a great all-around headphone, and if you're looking for something really nice to listen to at home, listen to music, watch some movies, play some games, these guys got you covered. So check them out, klhaudio.com. I will leave a link below, and let me know what you guys think in the comments. If there's anything I can do better, if there's any questions you got, fire them at me and I'm all ears. But thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you on the next video.